Hello again. This video is going to be about vibrato. And really it's a review for those of you who have worked on it already. It's a review, but if you've never tried it, you can also try this, okay? So vibrato looks like I'm twisting, but the movement is not this. It's actually this, okay? So I would love for you to start with motions. You can have all fingers flat like this, and we call it wiping our cello. I'm not very good at remembering to wipe my fingerboard, but that's the motion. So see, my forearm, simple, right? All right, then make that movement smaller. And you can make it faster. Okay, now I would suggest doing that same thing with fingers in position, okay? We're still sliding up and down the string. You're not pressing, okay? Now you can do two, well actually with this, yeah, so just do this. We're not going to work on individual fingers just yet. I really want you to get this motion. All right? That's the motion. And eventually we're going to press the strings down. And then that will make a beautiful sound eventually. But make sure that you keep your thumb very loose, okay? Sometimes when I actually vibrate, I don't even have my thumb on the neck of the cello. We can't have a tight thumb because it will restrict our movement, okay? So once you've done that and you feel like you understand it, then try one finger at a time, okay? This, we rarely vibrate with 2 fingers down or 3 fingers down. Sometimes, of course, there are exceptions, but rarely. So if you start with your first finger, you can start with this, and now gradually start adding pressure. All right, now I'm gonna do the second finger. Again, actually my first finger is up. This is where we're gonna have a hitchhiker finger, okay? And then when you're ready, start putting the pressure down. Now sometimes I actually did squeeze my thumb, but I'm trying not to now. All right, let's try third finger. Sometimes I vibrate 2 and 3 together because my third finger is a little bit weak because it's double jointed. All right, and see, these ones are hitchhiking. Good. And now last one, pinky. Allow the thumb to move and then add the pressure. For me, it helps to think of pulling the strings down, okay? In all cello playing, but especially with vibrato, because if you think of it as coming down or from above, right? Then it's so much harder and so much work. Think about pulling the strings rather than pushing the strings, okay? That's a big concept. Yeah, and I think it's one that's kept me from ever having tendonitis issues or left hand tension, all right? What else with vibrato? There are other vibrato tricks and things to make your vibrato better, but I think for most of you, you're a beginner, so we just want to get that motion down. And once we have the motion and we can do it without tension, then we can talk about how you angle your fingers and using what speed vibrato to use, how wide, how narrow. We change all of those things to make music expressive. So that's when it gets really fun. All right, so thank you so much. That was the video on vibrato.